An Adams County woman thought she was restoring a classic Volkswagen Beetle and then found out she was restoring something much more meaningful to the car's previous owner. Fox 43's James Corrigan has the story about fate bringing two people together and reigniting a bond between a woman and her beloved car.
A car can accomplish many things. It can get you where you need to go, and it can also get you to a place of comfort. For Tricia Rosado of East Berlin, those cars are the Volkswagens she collects. In July, a new addition joined her set, a 2003 Beetle from a veteran's auction. But the car of love had found itself showing its years.
The entire car was covered in mold from head to toe. You couldn't even see her adorable Betty Boop floor mats because they were just covered in mold.
Tricia had planned to take it apart and use its parts to help restore a different Beetle, until she opened the visor and found a surprise letter from the car's previous owner saying goodbye to their love bug.
I was like, there's no way that we can chop this car up and use it for parts. We need to find the owner, we need to get it running again, and we need to let her know that her best friend is continuing on.
Tricia now needed to find the owner and knew the one place she could go to spread the word: TikTok.
You know, we buy a lot of Beetles, but this one came with a little surprise.
Then the card inside says, "Get well soon." And it says, "Hoping you're feeling better each day and you'll soon be up and on your way. Thank you for keeping me safe, for all the joy and fun we had.
You were my dream car. You made me feel special. I hope your journey continues and you bring someone lots of joy."
The woman going by Tree lives in New York and had bought the car in 2003 to share with her father, with whom she had grown up loving Herbie the love bug.
When I was little, my father was obsessed with Herbie. He loved Beetles. And I told him, I said, when I grow up, I'm going to buy you a Herbie. And I walked in and there was my car. There was Herbetta on a spindle spinning around. And I said, that's my car.
After her father passed away 3 years later, her bond with the car that she would name Herbetta grew. But it was during the pandemic when the car fell on hard times, as it grew moldy and ceased running. Tree's decision to sell it to a veterans group felt as if her final connection to her father was gone.
And I hung up the phone and I just sobbed. And I looked up to my dad and I said, "Dad, I failed." I said, "I'm so sorry." I said, "I failed you."
But less than a month later, a friend sent her a video.
I was watching the video. I literally slid off the couch and fell on the floor. And I couldn't believe this beautiful young girl who is reading this letter is sitting with shorts in my car, and it's completely cleaned.
Tricia's TikTok had gone viral, and she was able to get in touch with Tree to let her know that her love bug is in good hands. The letter inspired Tricia to restore the car and raise money through a GoFundMe to deliver it back to Tree and reunite her with her long-lost Herbetta. A gesture and a saga that has shown both that fate has a way of bringing people exactly where they need to be.
I don't believe in coincidence. I think that everything happens for a reason. And this car found me because me and Tree were both in a point in our life where we could use a friend.
In one sentence, love continues. If you think someone has passed and they are not still with you, they are with you. Love continues.
Proving that no door is ever truly closed and no amount of love can be measured in mere miles. James Corrigan, Fox 43 News.